The kingdom of Nakara woke up to a frightening rumor. King Olban was dying not from poison, not from a wound, but from an ancient sickness no healer understood. By sunset, the royal doctor discovered the truth. If this disease is not cured in 7 days, it will spread through the kingdom, he whispered, trembling. And Nankara will fall. The queen collapsed in fear. Only one hope remained, the cure of Luma, a healing recipe sealed within the ancient forgotten book called The Lost Letters of Life. It was last seen hundreds of years ago in the Forest of Forgotten Books, a magical place where every tree, every stone, every spirit was made of living books. Many people who entered never returned. The king issued a proclamation: whoever finds the lost letters and brings the cure shall save Nankara and be rewarded with lands, honor, and a place beside the throne. In the quiet village of Abamba lived Amma, a 16-year-old girl who loved reading more than she loved food. She could remember every story she ever read. Her friends teased her, calling her Amma the bookworm, but she didn't mind. When the king's message reached Abamba, a voice whispered inside her. "This is your calling," her late mother once told her. "Amma, knowledge is a lamp. One day it will guide you through darkness." That day had come. Even though she was scared, Amma stepped forward. "I will go," she told the village chief. Some laughed, some pitied her, but the chief looked at her with quiet respect. "Amma, only a mind like yours can survive a place ruled by books." She was not the only one answering the king's call. 3 strong challengers also gathered at the palace. Dako, a proud hunter who believed strength was the only power that mattered. Mira, a cunning merchant who claimed she knew every secret in Kara. Kofia, a famous storyteller whose words could charm anyone. Each believed they deserved the reward. Amma stood quietly among them. Clutching her notebook, the queen addressed them. "None of you are forced to go. The forest tests the mind. It consumes the foolish. Only the wise return." The gates opened. Their journey began. The forest was nothing like a normal forest. Trees had pages instead of leaves. Birds chirped in alphabets. The wind whispered poetry. Every step felt like stepping into a library that breathed. Suddenly, a deep voice echoed. "Welcome, seekers, the forest will judge you." A huge book spirit formed before them, thin pages swirling into a giant shape with glowing blue eyes. "To enter, answer this: what is knowledge?" Dako immediately shouted. "Power." Mira smirked. "Money." Kofi bowed. "Wisdom." Amma swallowed, then said softly, "Knowledge is a light that grows when shared." The forest rumbled gently. The spirit bowed to her. "Only one speaks the truth. Enter." A door of pages opened. Inside the forest stood a massive wooden maze filled with floating shelves. A golden line glowed on one path. "Follow the true story," the forest whispered. Dako ran forward, kicking shelves aside. The maze shifted and trapped him in a loop. Mira tried to grab the glowing line, hoping to steal it. It burst into letters that chased her until she screamed. Amma paused, observing. Then she realized the golden line wasn't pointing forward, it was pointing up. She climbed a shelf and noticed symbols forming a clear path. "Stories rise," she whispered. She followed the glowing trail from above and exited the maze. A wide river of silver ink blocked their way. A boat floated, carved from one giant bookmark. The river said, "Only one may cross Kubo's, the one whose heart is pure." Immediately, arguments broke out. "I'm the strongest," Dako said. "I'm the smartest," Mira snapped. "I'm the most talented," Kofi boasted. Amma sighed softly. "This isn't a test of pride," she said. "It's a test of unity." She stepped into the boat and held out her hand. Come, we go together. The river hesitated, then calmed. Correct. Courage divided is weak. Courage shared is strong. The boat expanded, allowing all four to cross. A ghostly librarian appeared, shelves floated behind her.
To pass, each of you must recall a forgotten truth.
Dako shook his head. I remember nothing. He vanished and teleported outside the forest. Eliminated, Mira tried to fake a memory. Her shelves collapsed. Gon Kulfi shared a story, but it wasn't personal. He too disappeared. Alma stepped forward, heart pounding. She closed her eyes, then spoke. When I was 10, I tore one of my mother's books. She wasn't angry. She hugged me and said, a damaged book is still a lesson. I never forgot that. The librarian smiled warmly. Truth remembered opens doors. A path of glowing letters appeared. Finally, Amma reached a giant stone pedestal. At its center lay a glowing book, the one everyone feared and everyone needed. The lost letters of life, its pages flipped on their own. The recipe for the cure appeared written in shining ink. But as Amma reached for it, a dark shadow rose behind her, the guardian of silence, the final spirit. If you take that book, it warned, you must give something in return. Amma trembled. What must I give? A memory you treasure. Her chest tightened. Her mother's memory was her greatest treasure. She felt tears rise. Then she said quietly, if giving this memory will save my people, I accept. The shadow nodded. Amma touched the book. A warm light filled her. She felt something slip away like a door closing inside her mind. She tried to remember her mother's face. She couldn't, but the book now rested safely in her arms. The forest bowed around her. Pages fluttered like applause. Amma returned to the palace on the morning of the 7th day. The kingdom held its breath. She handed the book to the royal healer. He read the cure, gathered the ingredients, and prepared the medicine. Within hours, the king opened his eyes. He lived, and because of that, the people of Ninkara lived too. The king stepped down from his bed and announced, from today onward, Amma of Abamba Kingdom shall be keeper of knowledge, protector of our archives, and owner of vast lands across Ninkara. The queen hugged her. Amma, you saved us all. Amma smiled, even though her heart still carried a hole where a memory once lived. But when she looked at the books around her, she felt at peace, because knowledge had guided her, and she had guided her kingdom.